Vignetting is a term you might hear in photography. It refers to when your photograph starts to darken around the edges and especially in the corners, and there are a few different ways in which it can occur. A hard vignette is when you can see the frame of the filter you might have on your lens. A soft vignette, on the other hand, is where the corners start to darken. This is more gradual than a hard vignette and can sometimes be quite subtle. At really wide focal lengths, if you use the same size filter as the thread size of the lens that you have on your camera, and this filter is quite thick, you'll tend to see the filter at the edges of the frame. If this is the case, you'll have to buy some step-up rings and a bigger filter for this lens. And some manufacturers also make low profile filters to try and combat this. This next example shows what happens when you use a crop sensor lens on a full frame camera. You can see this has a hard vignette, giving a solid black edge, and it's very pronounced. Some lenses also have a vignette in them as the manufacturer is pushing the limits of these optics, and a lot of the programs like Lightroom will have lens profiles that will remove them with a click of a button. Also, a lot of cameras have a lens profile built into them, so as you take the shot, the brains of the camera will remove this vignette. Now, it's quite easy to see a vignette on a white wall like this, but when you have a shot that is full of detail, it makes it a little harder. For example, this shot has a vignette, but until you enable lens corrections, you might not notice it. Also, during the editing process, you can add a vignette. Now, this is where it comes down to your taste and how you want the photo to look, but try not to go too old school with your vignettes if you do this. Now, to learn more, click on this video for my 7 rules in photography, and click down here to learn about getting a wide-angle photo with a kit lens. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe for weekly videos and tutorials. I'll see you next time.